Dude, why are you hitting me? You want to get everything going? Dude, we're live. We're right there. Like everyone can see you. They seen you hitting me. They see you acting up. I'm acting up. What about you with this whole refrigerator situation? You can't keep anything cool. That's not even funny, man. Like, it's been a nightmare. That's all I'm saying. And Joe's not here yet. Yeah, he's not here. I don't know what the deal is. We're gonna have to get Joe in here. In the meantime, I guess it'd be the right time to kick some intro music from Not Starks. Yeah. Do the new one. Do Sam Stackhouse's intro music. I can probably do that. Let's see what we got.
Yo, this is Sam Stackhouse's entrance music. Stack is my name. Stack and why we rap. Stack house. Stack house. Nothing about me is average. Love to do more than I can. Love to do work with these hands. So I get love from the fans. Don't bet against me. Don't you dare doubt me. Those thoughts is absurd. Man, you got some nerve. Dinner served. You gon' eat those swears.
Oh, look at that. Joe's getting in here.
Do it bigger and better. Yeah, I came to do work. Y'all better get it together. All that talk is cheap. House, stack, house, stack, house, stack, house, stack, house, stack, yeah, house, stack.
What's up, everyone? Thank you. Check us out live on Instagram. That's Not Starks, friend of the show. Sam Stackhouse, entrance music, illegal brother-in-law Joe should be getting in here any minute now. He appears to be running late. Yeah, well, I showed up on time. Everyone, I'm Mark the Monster. I am the leader of the Puppet World Order. That's right, the PWO. This is Don't Say the F Word podcast. We are a pro wrestling combat sports podcast. We do not use the F word when we talk about professional wrestling. Don't let your friends use it either. Brought to you today from our friends over at Haven Hobby. You can get all your Gunpla stuff. You can get model paint. You can probably huff glue. You can't huff glue. That's not what we're not. No one should be huffing glue. That's that's crazy talk. But you got other things to cover. We're also brought to you guys by our friends over at Smack Talk Showdown. Wrestling card game. Talk smack to your friends. Joe, are you there?
What's up?
I don't see you.
I see you.
I see it. I see a screen with a whirly gig. Like that. Just doing that thing.
Oh, you just blind today. It's okay. I see the eyeball.
There we go. Oh, I see you, Joe.
Okay, you see me there.
How you doing, Joe?
I'm doing all right.
You keeping cool?
See, keeping cool.
Oh, you got cold drinks, Joe? You able to have ice cream?
I got cool drink.
It's not funny. He thinks he's funny.
I had no idea what he's talking about.
Because we still don't got a working refrigerator. It's unbelievable, Joe. I'm over here. I'm like, just put the ice on it. And there ain't no ice.
I'm over here thinking it. He just pulling a fast one on me. Y'all keep joking around with me, but nah.
Yeah, it's really an unbelievable situation. I'm laughing the whole time. There have been like 15 people here trying to get refrigerators in, driving the dog nuts. Well, I mean, dog's been neutered, so he hasn't got nuts. But that's not really something to talk about. That's not their business, man. Yeah. You can't go telling them about it. That's not for everyone to know. But I didn't know that was too much information.
Think about the donation you're trying to do. You're going to say that about that poor dog. Shame on you.
Well, Bob Barker said to get all your pets spayed and neutered. We listen.
Okay, you listen. All right.
That's true. You really should get your pets spayed and neutered. There's, dog kennels and such that are full. They're full. And people are out here, backyard breeding and just, puppy mills and shit. And it's not okay. It's not okay, right? Yeah, it's not okay. Don't go breeding Big Bird. Don't do any of that. We don't need a bunch of snuffleupaguses walking around.
Okay.
Trunks all swinging. Okay, what is with you today?
He had a little bit too much caffeine, I guess. See? Oh.
It's Diet Pepsi.
Oh.
All right. Mark, you're going to take a seat. Oh, sorry. All right. What's up, Joe?
Oh, not. Just got the phone. My mom.
How's your
mom
doing?
Oh, she mad right now.
Why, your daughter being bad?
That too, but it's even worse. So, a couple of weeks ago, she fell down the bathtub. She took the day off. Then Monday, she was still feeling pain. So she went back to the hospital last night. Found out she got 3 broken ribs. So she off till Monday.
What?
She fractured 3 ribs, just falling on the tub.
She's going to have to take those ribs up like DDP.
Yeah. But she's more mad because she's not working right now. She don't want to be at home. She'd rather work. Yeah.
I'm sure you can relate. Would you rather be at home or be at work?
I'd probably rather be at work. Yeah, but I told her they can't have to do nothing light. But since she worked at a warehouse, she said they really ain't nothing too light to do. So,
Joe, let me ask you a question.
All right.
How is it possible that between me, you, Mark, and your mom, your mom's the one with the physically demanding job?
I can't answer that question.
What's the world coming to, man?
Nobody don't want to work these days. That's all. Well, they want to work, but not outside the home, I guess.
Hey, if you can make good money sitting in your house doing work, that's the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
There ain't no better way to go.
That's about
Joe,
it.
yeah. Ask you a question.
All right.
Wednesday. So we had Monday Night Raw. What time did that bell ring?
It
It
rang
Raw?
around 8:17.
Yeah, I was pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty close. Let me ask you another question, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
How did you feel about the Wyatt Six?
I didn't really like that episode of it last Monday night. It wasn't. At least they're getting the ring and attack the brothers, and not just Uncle Howdy attacking Chad Gable.
Here's my question about the Wyatt Six right now. Mm-hmm. I have one question.
Okay.
Why the hell are they coming out from the back?
I would say probably because the big old, if you want to call it helmet, mask they got on, probably going to be in the way of the crowd. They could
escort them to a different part of the arena. They could come through the crowd. There are options out there they could do to have these characters coming from the gorilla position, whatever, coming from the normal entrance is absurd. That's not how this should be done.
I know, but if I gotta wait for the real thing,
dude, I get that it's all part of the show. but the Wyatt Six should not be coming out from the same locker room that every other wrestler comes from. I mean, what am I supposed to be believing here? That back in the back you have horror movie monsters walking around and Chad Gable's not even remotely suspicious?
Yeah.
Isn't he technically a genius?
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't he have questions about a giant rabbit? Wouldn't he be able to put two and two together and go, man, big ass rabbit don't like me. Why? How about I go home? It doesn't make any sense. The Wyatt Six should be coming from the crowd. They should all come from out under the ring. Something different has to happen with how they come to the ring. They cannot come from the back.
The only one,
not in full character.
The only one that could probably fit underneath the ring is Sister Abigail. That's about it. Because
then that should be her being the distraction for everybody else to come in from the crowd.
I think it's the
hide them somewhere. Put them in a box. Like, it's really pretty simple.
I know, but I'm just saying it's the mask that's doing it. The mask getting in the way.
We talked about this
Uh-oh.
pretty recently, but we're going to bring it back to it, man. How long do you give the Wyatt Six?
I'm calling 6 months.
Still sticking with 6 months?
I'm still sticking with the 6 months.
After this Chad Gable thing fizzles out, what's next?
Let's see. Oh, you can't go after Jay since he's about to start the feud with the Bloodline. So,
is he? You think so?
It's a slow process. It's gonna get there.
We'll get to Jey Uso in a second. We will get to Jey Uso in a second. I got problems with Jey Uso.
Oh boy. I'll say the next feud would probably be maybe Finn and JD.
You're saying the Wyatt Six after Finn and JD. Which members of the Wyatt Six?
I would say Uncle Howdy go out there to Finn for the revenge of his brother because, they didn't get that match at SummerSlam because of illness, so he wants to take the revenge out for his brother. Hey.
Yeah, you have an avenue with Uncle Howdy and Finn Balor because we can decide to blame the Fiend for the rope breaking when the Demon faced Roman Reigns. Since we never got an answer to why in the hell the rope broke when Finn Balor faced Roman Reigns.
I don't know.
The tribal chief put away the Demon and sent him to NXT. And we never got an answer as to why the rope just broke. Uncle Howdy could be that answer. We could blame the Fiend. You mentioned Jey Uso.
Mm-hmm.
His father, Rikishi,
has an
issue with the booking of one Jey Uso. And I'm going to tell you, I also have an issue with the booking of Jey Uso. And I agree with Rikishi 100%. Now, I get it. I get that we know people have relationships outside of the characters. But nothing about having Jey Uso have a thing for Rhea Ripley makes any sense.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
If Dominic Mysterio going at the live, he's like, hey, well, if mommy is single, I can get a shot at her.
How does that work for the Jey Uso character? It doesn't work for the Jey Uso character.
Hey, Jey who's trying to shoot a shot. That's all, man. Let him shoot a shot.
And then does that work for the Rhea Ripley character? I mean, the whole idea of the women's revolution was we weren't going back to divas and just exploiting the female wrestlers. But this entire story is that. And we're just going to keep doing that with Rhea Ripley. The one who's supposed to be like the most dominant female professional wrestler. I guess aside from Nia Jax. But the one who's supposed to be all about the fact that she's good in the ring. We're just going to keep putting her in these I'm this person's girlfriend angles and just keep exploiting her. Like, we're exploiting the hell out of Liv Morgan and totally sexualizing the entire storyline and really making it shitty Attitude Era stuff.
Yeah.
I've seen someone's opinion that based off of TikTok viewership or something, that it's hard to argue against the idea that Rhea Ripley is the biggest draw in WWE.
See? And that's why I told you.
That's the dumbest opinion I've ever heard.
And that's why I keep telling you, they are slowly turning the Judgment Day good guys.
I would agree with that. I think Damian Priest is totally taking a babyface angle. Rhea Ripley was going to be a babyface upon return, no question about it. That was unavoidable.
And if you look,
the WWE's biggest draw, Rhea Ripley, no, that's insane. That's not even in the realm of conversations to be had. She's not.
Hear me out. Look at it this way.
How many people you know who are going to tell you, I want to go to Raw to see Rhea Ripley perform live?
The little girls, they want to see, and there are some guys that want to see. Look at it this way. As of right now, if you female wise, Rhea Ripley is the biggest draw. Female wise. Rhea Ripley has also, within the past year, held that women's belt. She went from like the little, what's the head called? The little cute little girl, turned evil, turned Miss Golf, if you want to call it golf, the golf's still a thing now. Don't know. Somebody threw me in about that. And now she is the golf queen as of right now, and making everyone feel like they don't have to be normal. You could be a different person, and that's what she's doing. And as for being the biggest draw, I would say
what constitutes being a draw? In my opinion, what a draw is.
You get the crowd reaction.
Crowd reaction is not a draw. Pops don't equal money. So just because you can pop the crowd does not mean you are a revenue stream.
Mm-hmm.
Are people buying tickets to see you? Are people buying your merch? Are people tuning in to see you specifically? That's a draw. I can't imagine there's a measurable metric where we're saying that she's a top draw. I'd be shocked. I haven't looked at her 15-minute, what she's doing in the demo, and her presentation at a live show is like great. They present her like Taker. She's supposed to scare you. Mm-hmm. I applaud that. But somebody saying she's top draw is crazy. That can't be accurate. That's just an opinion. It can't be factual. There are can't be numbers to support that.
I'll find out later tonight when I get my little boards on. Okay, I'll find out later tonight.
You do the research. Bring me the statistics. I want the Excel document telling me what she's doing, what her 15 minutes are doing ratings wise, where she's at in merch sales.
Right, merch. Gotcha.
Because let me tell you, if the idea that she's popping the crowd means she's a top draw, you know who the top draw of the company is right now? Otis. That crowd pop like crazy for Otis. And I don't think it's just because that man's from Wisconsin. I believe Otis is over yet again.
Mm-hmm.
My question for you is this.
Okay.
Do they fumble the bag again?
On Otis?
Yep. He's been over in his character like 6 times. And we've not put a belt on him.
I say he
Heavy Machinery, he was over in that tag team.
Yeah.
When they split up, he got over on his own. He won the Money in the Bank. Him and Dolph were over.
He got Mandy Rose.
Yep. Oh, he was over again there. They pulled the Money in the Bank contract off of him with his feud with The Miz. Then he got over again after that. Then you put him with Gable and start turning him heel. He got heel Otis over. Then you turn him against Gable again, and now he's over again.
Uh-huh.
He's good in the ring, strong amateur background, and very charismatic, very relatable, very likable guy. What's missing?
At the time, this is going to be my line of defense for everything, y'all, so y'all got to get used to it. Vinnie Mac was in charge at the time.
Vince ain't been in charge for 2 years.
But
Otis has gotten over on 3 separate occasions since Vince retired in 2022.
I'm just throwing it. I'm throwing the Money in the Bank. He could have had that, but Vinnie Mac was still in charge at the time.
Vinnie Mac was in charge when the decision was made to give it to him.
I know then Vinnie Mac changed his mind. But
what's missing today?
What
does Otis need today to be a U.S. or IC champion? What's missing from the character?
Okay. He needs to separate from the group. He needs to get away from them too. Or he could just keep Maxine Dupree. He could keep Maxine Dupree at his side. Maxine be like the talker for him. Because that maybe not. They both ain't good. They both got some good mic skills, but they can work on that. But still, just go with the flow. Okay. Anyway, he could just have Maxine Dupree at his side, being around, But right now, I would say if you got rid of the big, whatever you want to call it, straps outfit, went solo for a few, got over on its own without having, because he's a group tag team. He's been that majority of the career.
Never just stood alone. It's always been something.
He's always been something. Always had a girl by his side. But if he went solo, he broke away, showed that he don't really need nobody else. He could be the good guy that just don't only say 2 words or 2 sentences and be done with. But right now, I would just say he just needs to break away, find the real Otis, maybe do the little worm here and there, but not all the time.
The crowd loves it.
I know the crowd loves it.
You just told me that popping the crowd makes you a draw.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he do the worm all the time?
Because what he need to do is be like Mark Henry and bring back the Hall of Pain. That's what he needs to do. He needs to be that person.
He needs to be a monster.
He needs to be the Mark Henry of right now and bring back the Hall of Pain.
So then you want him to heal.
Hey, I want the man to. He want it could be a heel, but I want him to be a star too. He ain't gotta
How do
be.
you make him a star? Does Otis become a star as a babyface, or does he need to be a heel? Otis alone. You can give him a heater, give him a manager, give him a valet, whatever you want to do. If you if you have the pencil, Joe, you got it. How do you book Otis to get him over and get him into the mid card title picture
Yeah,
and get people talking about him as a future world champion? How do you book him?
this is how we do it. Since they like to bring things back from 10 years ago that people may have forgotten, we start off slowly, like with the Mark Henry. How Mark Henry was all nice and baby faced when he came back, tag team with everybody. Then it just got to that one match where he kept losing. And then, who was it? I forgot who it was. And that's when he did the splash, the Mark Henry move. And he did it last. Oh, Otis did it Monday. He did the same move, grabbed him, slammed him to the floor. Now, if you start getting that momentum, start thinking that he don't want people to think he's just a giddy two-shoe, crank up that engine, turn him a heel, and let people really know that you think he might be just some little country boy out of state that don't know how to do nothing. But when you turn that heel, crank that juice up, forget trying to make him a baby face. When he become that heel, people will see his real potential, his real momentum. Yeah. Even like Vader, but I don't think about Vader now. But I think the Mark Henry move, that would do him great.
I think they should book him as a Big Van Vader type monster. Him or Bronson Reed, either one. Give them the Big Van Vader mask.
Uh-huh.
The one that he walk out with that. They don't gotta wear the mask, the Vader mask in the ring, the strappy thing, or the all black. But come out with the big thing, the flames and the smoke, and put it down, and smoke comes out of it. Give them that pyro, that presentation. I think if you gave Otis like a Jim Cornette, not actually Jim Cornette. Gotta make sure I clear that up. Not
Okay.
actually.
Not
okay.
actually.
Bring this camera in here real. I don't mean to put Jim Cornette with Otis. Please don't do that. Please, nobody think I mean for. Never go your way to give Jim Cornette a microphone or put a camera in his face. We do not need to hear anything from Jim Cornette.
I'll call my dad when it's over with, tell him you said Jim Cornette should be on the show. Just for you.
Don't. Please, nobody misinterpret this. Nobody tag him in my post for anything ever. I don't want interactions with Jim Cornette. I don't want interaction with his fan base. What I mean is,
I know what you mean.
James E. Cornette character, that sniveling, whiny heel manager who's really good. I'll give Jim Cornette his due, and in his time, he was really good at being the manager for heel tag teams, heel characters. I wish there was someone more akin to a Harley Race, because I think Harley Race was the best manager for Vader. I think even better than like J.J. Dillon, like someone who has been in the ring but is an old timer but still kind of commands that respect. I can't think of anyone off the top of my head who I would put with Otis to give that same type of presentation.
If I had somebody, R.I.P., but Bobby the Brain would be the perfect.
Yeah, Bobby Heenan, it would be great. And I just can't think of anyone off the top of my head who really fits that mold today. Tommy Dreamer would be cool, but he's in TNA.
If you had to pick somebody in WWE that could do it, I'll say right now,
Big E. What
Big
if Big
E,
E
Big
was the
E.
manager for heel Otis?
Nah. I can't see.
Hard to get Big E to be a heel,
It's
right?
hard to get Big E to be here. Can't. Big E been so almost 10 years with it being a new day, being a baby face, man. I don't think it can happen.
Who can it be? Who could lead Otis as a heel,
Oh,
as a monster?
Wade Barrett.
Yeah.
You got Wade Barrett and that he did this on Friday nights, I think it is, or and then do a commentary on PLE. He could be there.
Yeah. I'm afraid if they tried to do it, they would do JBL, and I think that's a bad call.
JBL said he don't want to do it. He don't want to be on the road no more.
Good.
That's
I
why he
don't
was
want to
only
be on my
with.
TV ever again.
That's why he was only with Baron Corbin for a short period of time frame.
That's good. I don't want him on my TV. You know, we talked about the Punk and Drew Seth rivalry and where that was going to lead. Seems pretty evident where that's going. That's going to a special guest referee match at SummerSlam, right?
That freaking Rollins.
Kind of seems like it's just kind of walking exactly how we predicted it.
Yeah, but no. Now, all depends on how they do the Hell in a Cell. What makes them that happen? I mean, it'd be cool if they had a triple threat in that Hell in a Cell. Now, it only been pretty cool, but yeah.
That would be really cool. Man, if you had Punk, Drew, and Seth do a triple threat Hell in a Cell, that would definitely be. That'd be good.
That'd be great. I mean, they did it with tag team, but I'm trying to think, was there ever a triple threat in the Hell in a Cell? I gotta look that up later.
Yeah. Who do you have winning Drew and Punk at SummerSlam, or are we still sticking with Seth Cost, Punk?
This can be hard now because Seth is the referee. I could say
should not win. Unless it's because Seth screws Drew and Punk wins, which is the only thing that really kind of makes sense. Seth should screw Drew because Drew should keep getting screwed at every turn, just like Bret Hart.
I know it's going to happen.
Joe's got the pencil. What's going to happen, Joe?
This is going to happen. Drew is going to get screwed. But this is how Drew gets screwed. Somewhere mid, at close to the end of the match, Drew gets ready to do the Claymore kick. Punk sees him, throws Seth in the way. Boom, Claymore. Kick Seth. He's knocked out. And this is where a new referee comes into play. You get Miss AJ Lee returns as a referee with a suit on, everything. And since, think about it, that bracelet, he's been taunting that bracelet for a minute now. Now, she comes down to the ring, but she got her like blue jacket on, skipping. She kicks him, low blows him, everything. Then takes off the jackets, blue sweater, however the weather is going to be in Cleveland that day, because it's probably cold as hell by the water.
It's going to rain.
Yeah.
It's going to be raining.
It's going to rain. And boom, she zips it. She sees the ref. Crowd freaks out. She kicks him in the balls, everything. Punk gets a chair.
So, CM Punk's the heel.
He just wants bracelet back. was honey. So yeah,
Punk's the heel.
but the crowd
Punk
still cheers
is
for
Shawn
him.
Michaels.
If you want to say that's the 90 version of Shawn Michaels, late 90s,
90,
there you go.
97 HBK.
97
CM Punk.
And his wife gets his bracelet back, and the dog's name.
Breaking news for you, Joe.
Okay.
Buddy Matthews has re-signed with AEW.
I'm kind of happy. I ain't gonna lie. I'm happy. The House of Black deserves to stay on there. I ain't mad.
Yeah. Interesting that he would say that he would re-sign with AEW. I was a little curious how his contract would play out since, Rhea is a mainstay in WWE, so kind of curious to see where he would want to land.
I would say this. Would I like him to be on the road with his wife side by side? Yes. But at the end of the day,
He's a better
they both a star.
in AEW.
They're a better star. Rhea's better than WWE. Buddy Matthews is way better than AEW. And if he goes to WWE, he'll go back to the little baby face that he was. That little heel he did have in WWE. But right now,
If he went back to WWE, he would be part of the newly announced #1 contenders tournament for the Speed Championship.
something like that. Yeah.
That's where he'd be. He would be wrestling on social media.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't be used properly, wouldn't be showcased properly. I think there's an opportunity for him. I think there's a much higher ceiling for him in AEW if they just kind of don't just solely focus on the trio. Buddy Matthews re-signing AEW. CM Punk looking to restructure his WWE contract. He wants a longer deal than what he initially signed.
I guess he's happy with Triple H. Shit, I don't know. Triple H must be doing something right over there.
Punk is a very skilled carny, and he will spin it that it's a matter of he wants to be there forever. He knows he's looking to make money. We got Not Starks checking us out. We had your Sam Stackhouse entrance music bringing us into the show today. I just think where else is CM Punk supposed to be? CM Punk is supposed to be in WWE.
Mm-hmm.
The AEW had a lot of great spots, great moments initially, but at the end of the day, the stuff Punk did in AEW is really good, but the rest of the show suffered.
That's true.
All the eggs were in the CM Punk basket. WWE, there's some variety, there's some control. He doesn't have to try to be the locker room leader that he's not. He can just go out there and be CM Punk, and I think that's healthy for him.
And they got counselors and everything they can go to for free. Shit.
He can manage that anger a little bit. He can go talk to somebody.
Yeah.
We'll get to a little bit of your NXT recap and review. Keep me up to speed.
I ain't watched it last night. Sorry.
Oh, you didn't watch it either? Oh my gosh.
I didn't watch it last night. Sorry, y'all.
Man.
Well, I got caught up with mama problems, so I had a legit reason, y'all.
Lexus King, Brian Pillman Jr., recently on the Bus Open Radio. Talk about the difference between AEW and WWE, well, NXT, and all the benefits of the Performance Center and being able to be on TV and learn and grow and develop there. Right now, is there anyone you would pluck out of AEW and put into NXT, and vice versa.
Okay. I would take. Ricky Starks and Warlord, I would take out and put him in NXT.
Do you think putting Wardlow and NXT would just feel way too much like Braun Breaker in NXT?
No, not yet. Not yet.
You think it just feels like Braun was there so recently, and those characters are very similar.
Yeah, but then again, it's with every big man. They all gonna have the same character, no matter which way you look at it.
I mean, only so much can be original, right? I mean, a lot of people think Mark's like Elmo.
Nah.
Yeah, people say it. I can say it. People say it.
Or like my kid says, "Daddy's orange friend." Yeah.
It'll be interesting if she ever has to have a conversation with the school counselor, and she talks about how you go on your phone and talk to a puppet show.
I'll have to explain it. I'll be like, yes, you see, me and
How
my
are
friend,
you?
we running.
How are you gonna explain this situation?
This is how I'll explain it. I'll say, ma'am.
You do a podcast with your friend's imaginary friend?
I'll just say this. This is how it goes down.
Other people can see you. I'm joking.
I'll say this, ma'am. Think of it like this. Me and my friend run this podcast at least 3 times a week. And, you know, every show got to have that mid character in there. And that one mid character who's like the star of the show that get the kids' attention. That's who we need to grab all the kids' attention that's from 5 to 13 years old and say, hey, he's a funny guy. Hey, he's talking smack, but he's a funny guy. That's the best thing I can come up with.
So I like that explanation. I don't know if it goes over well, but I do like it. I don't know that. Let's hope she just doesn't bring it up at school. Maybe, or maybe it'd be great. We get a lot of kids doing it. That'd be great.
She's 6. She's about to start first grade in damn near 3 weeks. Good Lord.
They grow up fast.
Yeah. I might need you one day to like help me train to knock a boy out. They asked out on a date, so I'm 5 years from now. Okay, 5 years.
Well,
5 years from now.
Let me tell you something, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
I like to believe that if there was ever a father who should have been able to strike fear into the hearts of every teenage boy, I would like to think it would have been me. I often would go on my daughter's Facebook page and share the video of my fight where I broke the dude's leg. Very vocal about my, MMA background and all those things. And you know what happened?
Don't tell me you turned into Mr. Rogers. Don't tell me you turned into Mr. Rogers.
Well, I mean, kind of, Joe. I kind of got a puppet here. I kind of turned it into Mr. Rogers a little bit, but don't get it twisted. The old me, I'm calmer, I'm cooler, I'm gentler, but I'll still hit somebody if I need to. No, what happened was me sharing that information, I think inadvertently made my daughter infinitely more interesting for boys. They wanted to hang out over here all the time. It backfired. They weren't scared.
Okay, never mind that.
Yeah, there's no good answer.
Never mind that.
Yeah, they had your sister in there making them protein drinks because they wanted to be strong like Kate's dad. This shit backfired, man. That's the problem. Little kids aren't scared no more, and that ain't healthy.
I'll turn to the female friends. Thank you. Thanks.
Yeah, you know what? Teenage boys are probably more inclined to be afraid of female counterparts than they are of dads at this point.
Yeah.
But man, the little boys just wanted your sister to be their mom too. Like none of this shit worked. Nothing really worked out well.
Well, I can understand her because she's just nice. She's nice. She ain't mean like other moms. She's just too damn nice. That's all it is. I completely understand.
That's the problem too. She is too nice. Too nice, too loving, too caring. Just a sweet person. Always there for everybody. Takes care of everything. Remembers that my birthday is in 6 days. All those things.
I wasn't gonna say nothing.
She remembers all those things. It's just, sweet, kind, loving, caring. Has expendable income. Person, I don't know. I can have
We ain't talking
more
about
skateboards. Did you hear that? She said I'm not getting any more skateboards. That's some bullshit.
Can she hear me? I just want to know, can she hear me?
I don't think she can hear you. I don't think she can hear you from the studio. I think you're.
Okay, never mind that.
What you guys? Oh wait, she's drifting into the studio. Wife alert, everybody. Go ahead, Joe. Say it.
Oh shit. Hey, white sister, how you doing, girl? I can't see you, but I know you're white and everything blend in back all around there, girl. But it's okay. Just let me get one more skateboard and let's call it a wrap, okay? Just one more. Call it a wrap.
No more. No.
I got. Okay, right now I got 2 complete. One's a 8.5 wide deck. One is a 8. And then I also have a longboard complete, and I have a backup 8.5-inch deck that has Deku from My Hero Academia on there. That board's dope.
Just let me get one more. That's all. Just let me get one more and call it a wrap. Let me just fill one more dream. 3 is not bad to have, okay? 3 is not bad to have.
You know what I'd like to have?
You only got 2 feet to break.
That's true. I do only have 2 feet to break. I want a old school Powwow Peralta Mike McGill Bones Brigade board.
Mm-hmm.
It's what I had when I was a kid. I don't remember what my truck and wheel setup was, but I just really want the deck. Just because, well, I'm a millennial in my 40s, so I want shit that I had when I was a kid. That's how we do things, right? That's why you got all them Transformers.
I got one coming in August 1st, too. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta find like a little store to.
Oh, did you hear what your sister just said?
No, I didn't hear what she said.
He said, you have a great idea. She's gonna buy me 2 new skateboards, and you gotta learn to skate with me.
Word. Okay, cool. Hurry up. Summer almost over with, so we gotta get this. We gotta get them fast.
We can start snowboarding.
I don't know.
We don't have snow.
You gotta go to that Strongsville. That little what the hell? That little scoop they got over in Strongsville. What's it called?
Like Brandy Ryan Ski Resort,
Yeah.
shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what the issue with that is? Well, why? First of all, there'd be a lot of people there.
That is true.
And how can I say this?
I'll say it for you, folks. I am the. Okay, here we go. On the podcast world, he's more famous than me. Outside the podcast, I am way more famous than him. Okay, so
Joe is a social butterfly. I am not.
So we'll just leave it like that. So what he's trying to say is, just bother him on the podcast. Just come to me outside of the podcast, and we'll do business.
I don't like large groups of people.
No.
With that being said, I don't things where there's a lot of Caucasian people. generally aren't my jam. Especially if you get into an upper like income bracket. Those people tend to annoy the hell out of me.
I'm the one supposed to be
Censor
saying
this
that.
out of the YouTube.
I'm supposed to be saying that, not you. Not you. I'm supposed to be saying that stuff, not you.
Hey, I feel how I feel. I don't tell you.
Okay.
I don't tell you. All right, so I think we covered Raw well. Neither one of us watched NXT. Maybe we'll watch some TNA. We got AEW tonight. And before we crack it open, I'm just going to tell you something that you have in common with Maxwell Jacob Friedman. You ready? You ready for this?
I'm ready. Let's hear this.
MJF said that AEW is boring without him. Says he's been carrying the company on his back for 5 years, and that the people need MJF. It's that simple. So this company needs MJF. Fortunately, they got me. What's this company without MJF? It's boring. And that's exactly what you said.
I did.
So the card tonight is Blood and Guts, and it is War Games. 2 rings closed in the cage. Team AEW versus Team Elite. And when Joe looked at this card, ladies and gentlemen, Joe said, "I'm not interested in this at all." MJF is the only thing interesting tonight.
I said in the match.
And the Blood and Guts match. But the Blood and Guts match itself was an afterthought for Joe. He looked at the card, and all he cared about is we'll hear from MJF. He cares more about a promo segment than a War Games match. And he says the card doesn't add up to nothing.
I stand by what I say. Look, I'm just gonna say this: Chris Jericho versus how you say his name?
Murder Grandpa?
Yes, Murder Grandpa. I ain't feeling that. That's like it's gonna be like the 5th time I seen him fight. Maria, yeah, I would like to see her debut, see why she being herself and turned away from Tony Storm. MJF, cool, yes. He could talk for 10 minutes, call me shit and everything like that. I would still listen to MJF. And now for the main event, the Blood and Guts. Okay, it's Team AEW versus the Elite. It's 5 people on Team AEW that really don't got nothing in common, that they are just AEW. And you got Team Elite, 5 people who was elite back in Japan.
Jeez, that camera just plummeted to the earth.
So it's like, oh, ooh, I think that's a nice string TV you got right there too.
Oh, we're back up.
Okay.
Ooh, maybe.
You good.
That's it.
You good.
Team AEW doesn't make any sense.
Oh,
We are going to have to fix this. Mark,
what you do?
He didn't set it up right, Joe. That's the issues. Yeah. Mark is over here. He's got everything's a mess. Trying this again, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Get it together. It's the benefit of live TV.
Get it together. Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Team AEW makes no sense.
Makes no sense. Okay.
Team Elite is really what Team AEW should be. Let's be honest. Like it's all elite wrestling. How do you have anything that's? How is the idea that the Elite is somehow anti AEW? I don't even understand that.
You know, you got EPVs, or you want to call them VPs. Tony times not at the shows that's not in Jacksonville. That's why you got Christopher Daniels. That's why you got the EPs trying to run things like they're the boss. But Tony Khan's still in charge, even though he's not at the shows outside of Jacksonville. So now you just got, what's a good way to say this? You got your very own version of Stephanie McMahon and Shane McMahon trying to run the company and take it over from Dad.
But how is that anti-AEW?
It was like the invasion, ECW, WCW. They trying to take over, run it, make it the way they want AEW to be. I think
You
that's the best way.
feeling that story?
It
Rick
was
Flair
okay.
says the Young Bucks heel turn was spectacular.
I would say it was okay. It was good when it first happened. Now it just ain't. It slowly kind of died since they put Christopher Daniels in the spot as, hey, I'm the general manager of the show and I run things. And TK is not here.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird thing that I don't know what the end is. What's the payoff? Like, is Team AEW winning tonight?
I'm going to say no because Adam Page ain't on the Elite. Is he on the Elite? I don't know if he's on the Elite.
Yeah, Hangman Page is part of Team Elite.
The only ones that make common sense be together is Team Elite because they are basically the only one that know each other, how each other work in that group. Team AEW, what? They claim they know each other. Swerve.
I mean, Darby and Swerve know each other as enemies.
Yeah. And it's just like it's just like throwing marbles together with M&Ms. Boom, they just put them together.
Shouldn't they have put Sammy Guevara on Team AEW?
And he's suspended.
Why though?
The what was it? Some match. Oh wait, no, I think his wife, about to have the baby. Getting close to having that baby.
I think she already did that.
Oh, sure. Did? Oh shit.
I think they already have their kid. But if you have Darby in there, you have Jungle Boy in there. You can't put MJF in. I mean, maybe you could have, but then why wouldn't you have another guy who was labeled pillar of AEW in there? Sammy's a guy who could be pulled from AEW and sent to NXT.
Yeah. I don't know what I think he did something. I don't know. I just been hearing mixed reviews that he's not liked backstage a lot, and people don't get along with it. And some people just don't get along with him.
I could certainly see that.
I'm trying to remember what it was. It was something. The last match he had, he did something. He fought somebody. I forgot who it was. And he kind of went off script with the move. I'm trying to remember what it was.
Oh, he hit his finisher on someone who was hurt, didn't he?
Jeff Hardy.
Yeah.
Jeff Hardy.
We're going to have TV time with Chris Jericho tonight as part of it as well. I think they're going to lead with TV time and then lead into his match.
Yay.
Maybe we get Enzo.
Enzo should have been in last week, but
yeah, that would have been the time.
Oh, speaking of which, I was kind of upset about that debut of Hologram on Saturday.
Yeah,
I could say
I was.
When he came to the ring had the whole cover up. Then when he jumped in the ring, like Ricochet would do. But then when the lights got on, no tattoos.
Yep, not Ricochet.
Mm-hmm.
But the viewership for Collision was up 110,000 from the week prior, 472,000, a .15 rating in the demo.
Mm-hmm.
So they were up in the demo. They were up in overall viewership. Saturday night was a good night for AEW.
Yeah.
Tonight they're going to have Royal Rampage. It won't air until Friday, but they're going to have a battle royal for number one contendership.
Okay.
Maybe Ricochet shows up for that.
You know what? I really think they're pulling a fast. WWE pulling a fast one on everybody.
Think they're going to sign him?
I think Ricochet signed secretly. They just throwing this all around, making everybody believe he's going somewhere. And that's why Ricochet is out posting on Instagram, living his best life, chilling, recuperating. This is like his vacation. Let me
He's just taking a little time off, then he's going to come back?
Yeah, he's going to take some time off. I say he's just taking time off to make that injury look believable and then come back and get Braun Breaker.
Maybe. I mean, he's free to come back.
I mean,
I gave the Collision ratings. I'll give the Raw ratings. 1.79 million viewers and a 0.59 in the demo, which again is up from the week prior where they did 1.67. So
not bad.
Well, here's the thing. That viewership increase is the exact same viewership increase that AEW had. Just you have an extra million people watching Raw. Right?
Yeah.
But of course you are. They got a 30-year head start.
That's about it. 30 years. Yeah.
Yeah. Plenty of time to catch up.
Mm-hmm.
Joe, do you see any surprises tonight in AEW? Or you just think that Darby Allin's going to take some crazy bumps in that Blood and Guts match and then
you know what?
Team Elite wins it, is your opinion?
I just want Darby Allin to stop doing crazy stuff before he ends up like Jeff Hardy. He needs to just lay low, chill.
Oh, man, Darby Allin cannot possibly have as long of a career as Jeff Hardy. I am a Darby Allin fan. I have been for a while. I met Darby. Nice guy. Small fella.
Yeah, but I just think
standing next to me, Darby Allin looked like a child. Small guy.
I mean, he's skinny like a penny.
But man, he does not have a long career. I'm so happy that we have Darby Allin to enjoy as pro wrestling fans. I just know we don't have Darby Allin for a long time. Yeah. No one's body can do that.
That's what he did, just chill with doing the high stump. That's about it. Then he 20, 26 somewhere in there?
Something like that, yeah.
I don't want to see the man look like have my body at 35 now. Shoot, he don't need that.
Yeah, he's gonna be. I mean, they can put stuff back together. You can get some stem cells.
Nah, he's gonna be looking worse than Sabu. Shit.
Nah. You know what I think? My advice would be, come closer, Joe. Come in a little bit closer. You should get on the secret sauce. Yeah. Imagine a juiced up Darby Allin.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be the ticket.
Yeah, he needs to take some time off and go to the gym again. Work out.
Call Dwayne. Find out who Dwayne's scientists are. Whatever it is they're giving Dwayne, get some of that.
Okay.
Rebuild everything. Rebuild everything. I don't know, but you know, man, Darby must have healing factor because he recovered from his broken foot faster than I did.
I don't think it all depends on where it actually was broken. Because I can tell you from experience breaking a foot, I had like a stretch fracture at the bottom of my foot. Had that boot on for like 6 weeks. This was the most miserable day of my life. But anyway, yeah.
I think me and Darby had the same break. I think he also broke his fifth metatarsal. I think.
Yeah, I understand. It all depends on where he broke that foot at, because most with the feet, it's a certain spot that takes longer to heal. From experience, 6 weeks. Because some spot on the foot it'll take a while to heal. It's basically where he broke it at.
So he broke his foot in 3 places.
Oh, damn! Never mind that shit. Oh, he got a small foot. That's why it grew. That's why it got healed. But his foot's small. He probably size 10. Shoot, with that small ass foot he got. Shit.
Those are the 3 breaks he had in his foot. How the hell was he back to full activity faster than I was, and I only broke my 5th metatarsal? I broke 1 bone. He broke 3.
I don't even know. I can't answer that one.
They need to study what the hell Darby Allin's made out of, because something ain't right.
I would say it's probably, as long as you got your foot in place, he probably had that foot glued in place to make it heal faster. I don't know. He probably wrapped it up every day.
Maybe he got screws in there.
I don't know. Even screws. The screws will still take a long time to heal, because then you got some of them you got to take out, and then that drain, that pus, and all that good fun stuff. Hey, Man Event J, yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know how he possibly healed that fast. It's whatever he's made out of. They need to figure out how to sell that. That might be more valuable than whatever it is Dwayne has.
Yeah.
So, Joe, you're taking Team Elite tonight.
Unfortunately, Team Elite sounds legit to win.
I'm taking Team AEW.
Okay.
I'm taking Team AEW by interference of Tony Khan.
They in Jacksonville?
Nope. Nashville. Oh, shit. They're in Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
Billy Corgan from the NWA and Smashing Pumpkins. He could interfere.
Or maybe Jeff Jarrett for Hangman taking the spot. Revenge.
Could be a Jeff Jarrett interference, helping out Team AEW. I don't know. I think it's a weird thing for Team AEW to lose. I think that, it seems like Team Elite should win. It just seems weird if Team AEW loses. It's kind of like if WWE would have lost the Invasion pay-per-view. Doesn't really make a lot of sense.
I'm just saying, Team Elite makes better sense because they've been together, and then you just throw 5 random people together at the last minute to fight.
I agree, man. And, we'll find out tonight. We'll see if Joe actually tunes in, guys, since he said it's a boring show, and if MJF isn't wrestling, Joe doesn't want to watch it.
Hey, MJF can call me a piece of crap. I'll still watch
it. We will be back later on in the week. We'll talk Week in Pro Wrestling. We'll talk about Blood and Guts tonight. We'll talk SmackDown's tape this week.
Okay, yeah.
I have not looked at any spoilers. I know that TNA is taped this week, of course. I have not looked at spoilers for that, but I do hope to watch TNA tomorrow night. Try and catch up. ROH. I know Wheeler Yuta is going to face Lee Moriarty at ROH this week. If anyone's watching Ring of Honor, don't know who that would be, but somebody is.
I don't know either.
But we'll cover all that and more later on this week, everyone. Hopefully, Joe will watch some of AEW other than MJF's promo. And we'll see you on the next one, guys. We're out.
We're out. Ooh.